We never start a race 2 minutes. You're only 2 minutes late. I am not your real uncle. Interesting first item. Interesting corner. A sword! So we are a lantern away from Aga. Ooh, that was a nice one. Didn't get a bomb, but hey, it'll work. It's completely intentional. 100% intentional. Totally meant to do that. Oh, hook shot though! Actually gonna use this and see what the stun pack is. Bombs! Haha! Got you good, you fucker. Best stun pack ever. Hey, Matsuri! Happy Saturday! The weekend is here! Always nice to be back to the weekend. I'm sure that it'll go by insanely fast. We'll all be sad. And yes. But until then, we enjoy it. I did! I did! I probably won't do it again for a while, but yeah. It's all nice and shiny. Honestly, it's such a pain in the ass. Because I don't... Well, it's just a pain in the ass. We're actually, yeah, we're going to see, we're seeing it tomorrow afternoon at noon. I bought those tickets like a month ago. I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I'm looking forward to it. And there's Mooner. Hey, Mooner, what's up, dude? Oh, yeah, I heard that they were going to be doing... I know that he already had filmed a lot of his things. A lot of his little cameos. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do there. But, yeah, we're going tomorrow afternoon. We usually try to hit every one of those. We don't go to a lot of movies, but we do enjoy seeing the Marvel movies because we're nerds. you know, in the end, it's like we're required to see it by law. I wanted to be sure a rat wasn't going to hit me there. It's my only bomb. And I don't have a way to get any more at this point. Unless there's some in the chest right there. Save those. But yeah, no, again, I've heard good things about it. We're looking forward to seeing it tomorrow. You know, it's been, what, 6 months since we've seen a Marvel movie, so... A Marvel movie. We still got a 6 out with Hook. It's actually a 601 if you go by. NMG time. Figured it'd be a little bit better than that, but hey, alright, whatevs. We did have a couple of bad rooms. Whatever. So yeah, how's everybody's weekend going so far? I missed the shenanigans this morning. It was a fun shenanigans run. I got to see most of it. Path of Exile. I know a lot of people that play that. You know, I have not... I played it when it came out, and I thought it was okay. I think I scratched my nose. I thought it was okay, but it was just too close to Diablo, and I was still playing Diablo 3 at the time, and I just didn't get into it. But I've heard, you know, incredible things about the game, especially since. Ooh, it's quiet in here. I'd say that'd be a game I should pick up, but I know I won't, so I'm not even gonna say it. I got too much other shit to do. Yeah. And I think it's, again, from what I've seen, I know Boyne plays it occasionally. Ooh, nice flute. That's going to dramatically change the order that we do things. It always does. Sometimes for the best and sometimes not. Ooh, Ice Rado! Guess what we're not doing today? Don't know why I went around that way, but hey. Oh, those are the fun ones. My wife looks like a Sherpa right now. She's all wrapped in... It's cold in here today. I don't know why, but it is.
It just is.
It's not even that cold out. Hammer, Sanctuary Glove, just under... Those aren't mean. Those are nice. I'm waiting to hear where it gets mean. Okay, that is funny. You got me. I have seen that before. I have seen that before. But I think just once. Almost fell off the edge there. Yeah. I think I've seen that exactly one time. Uh, 4, 5, 7. I always do this first whenever we have a flute, and it always screws up my route if I decide to fake flip, but it's fine. I mean, in theory, we could go do Death Mountain. Let's go do Dam, Mini Moldorm Cave, and then, yeah, let's go do that. Let's go up to Death Mountain. I think that seems fair. Shit. What doing one that you can do in 3? We've had a first forfeit at 12 minutes for some reason. That's got to be a technical issue or a real-life issue. This has been a very generous seed so far.
Like him. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Daniel's gonna come out here in a minute and say, who drank all the RC? I'm just saying, you know he's going to. Alright. Yeah, let's go up to Death Mountain. There's a lot of shit up there. Alright, dead rocks, get away from me. Oh, hi, kitten. Hey, buddy. Oh. Got no problem with that. It's a good thing. We're gonna go forego the hint here. We're gonna forego that hint. Because that way we save a little bit of time doing this. You know, Troy, you're adorable right now. Hi. Could you lay down so your head's not in the screen? You make biscuits. Troy here is making biscuits. He's also half blocking the screen, so I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. Cat's real name is Rizzo. That's awesome. That is awesome. Frank Rizzo. We still have no fucking... That's the first item we've actually gotten for Dark World access, so... Bombos. Bombs. More bombs. This is Bomb City here. That means Eastern Palace is probably live. Wow, I just fell right off the fucking edge there, didn't I? Let's redo that. Let's just redo that. That never happened. See, we just got here for the first time. Oh, that's adorable, Troy. He's gonna get on camera, then lick his butt. You're adorable, Troy. You know that. He knows that. That's 20 bucks. Well, it's interesting. Again, we have no glove. We have no hammer. Hi. What's up, big boy? He's just staring me down for some reason. What? 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 Why are you staring at me like that? That's kind of creepy. Well, Eastern is most definitely live here. So my concern is we're just going to find the lantern, and then we're just going to have to do the shit. If we find only the lantern, we just go do... Aga. If we find, let's say, hammer or glove and lantern, I think we sequence break. And we go do the Zora route. I think it makes sense. I should have just dropped that off earlier, would have been faster. Man. Oh no! Aga and threes! We've been threed! No! We've just been threed! No! Why, game? Why? We've just been threed. That's funny. Alright, so again, that's how we're going to handle this. If we find just the lantern in here, we're going to go do Aga. If we find... I mean, this is an Aga seed, pretty clearly. Ooh, booties! We've got... boots! 19-minute boots, ladies and gentlemen. Start the numbers. Do I hear 10 bonks? I hear 10 bonks. Do I hear 10? Do I hear 12? 12 bonks. 12 bonks, 12 bonks, 12 bonks. 13! 13 bonks. Going once. It'll be more than 13. What are the chances of the next two items actually being in these two chests when I have to do the dark room? 0, right? Yeah, 0. So, lantern here? Just lantern? Unique items in Eastern Palace! You think? I hope if you actually open it. Wow, okay. There's only 2 items available then. Interesting. God, I love having hookshot in here. Hookshot is so fucking underrated in certain situations. Alright, well, let's check the last 2. I mean, this is going to lead to the lantern. Again, we know this. It's going to lead to the lantern. It's no... We're down to 2 items. So unless the flippers are one of the 2 items, we're stonewalled. We don't have enough items to actually go do what we want to do. This also blows because we did check Lumberjack already. This would be one of those situations where it would have been preferred not to actually check Lumberjack. That is interesting. That is interesting. We have to check this first in case it is a fire item, because then we can go up and do Hera. Just to the right. Yeah. I knew I was off. We have to check this first, and then we can save quit and then go do... we'll go up and we'll have to do Hera. The lantern's going to be out here somewhere. Or it could just be a glove. I mean, who knows? Alright. Well, that is actually cool because that means this double dip is 100% required. And now we're just 1 for 1. It's glove versus lantern. Does suck that we have to go around this way, but this was basically... I mean, in theory, you could have gone to Eastern first and done all this before coming up here, but... Yeah, the flips are the wild card, because flippers are one of the very, very few items, other than Dark World access, that leads to more than one. So, yeah. I actually think we are going to fake flipper. Even if it's... I mean, we're doing this because we have to do it anyway. But even if this comes up... even this does come up with just, you know, the lantern to do Dark World, or to do Aga, I definitely think you sequence break this. Just because it could be flips sitting on the... like, flips on the pyramid or some shit like that. No Aga today. What do you say to Aga 1? Not today. I'm pretty damn surprised. If this is a key, we just say quit. We can finish. That means when we leave here, we can also do, cool, we can go do, we can finish at Spike Cave. Wonder how many people got suckered into doing Dark Room, Aga. It's a legit play. It is a legit play doing Dark Room Aga. I don't think many people would have done it, but it's legit. Piece of Artisan Thieves Town. Thanks for nothing. Cane. Good. We have our items. We'll finish at Spike Cave. We'll go check some Dark Room shit. Or Dark World shit, not Dark Room shit. Those are very different. Alright. No mirror. Which which means, should we do Hype Cave route? And then, I love going the Hype North. Oh, no, no, no! I saw it, it was too late! Ugh! I saw it was coming, it was too late to move. It gets everybody. He really does. He gets everybody. One point or another, he gets fucking everybody. Alright. So we finish at Spike Cave, and then we go dark. Actually, you know what we do? Let's check the, we'll check our crystals, and that'll tell us where we're gonna go. That's good. Told you. That's good. Oh, this is great. Wow, this is a great. I mean, we knew Turtle Rock was going to be because of, you know, we found the ice rod, so. I mean, there's no way they would have given us both. I mean, of course not. Why would they? Woo! Cane to cane. Alright. Okay, with that then, we're gonna do the hype route, and then we're gonna go north. I'm gonna check Pyramid, and I think this is the scenario to do Catfish. I do. I think this is the scenario that you want to go north to do Cat. Yeah, I definitely want to do hype here. And we'll see. If we get the mirror, then we change our route. The mirror definitely changes the route here. Then we'll go left. Some goo. There's our mitts. Okay. Wow, what do we need? Fire rod. Flute. Mirror. Bow. Yeah, and that's tempting. I think I'm actually going to do that after... this is going to be one of those scenarios where I like the 6 items. And it's a good time for this, too, because we do have a save quit opportunity here, because we don't have the mirror. So I'm going to do that. I like doing this play. I really do. Catfish isn't too bad when you have the boots and it's a one-of location. When you have to do a save quit anyway. And this is definitely one of those spots that people are not going to want to check, so... Oops. If this actually pays, that's going to be really nice. Ooh, hey! I'll take that. It's not required, but that's nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Jai wants some cheesy poofs. Yeah, so we got 6 items up here. In reality, if Turtle Rock is Bombos, you know, we could go in there. Now, there's not much to get. It would be a, because it's pendant... There is one item in there that is for sure. I think I might do it. Like, if this is Bombos and we can sneak in there, it'd be the only time we're probably ever going to have to worry about going into Turtle Rock. So... it's a singleton check. It's not a big, you know, it's not a big time commitment. Of course, if this isn't Bombos, it doesn't matter, but... I think I'm going to. Well, we can only do the first room because we have a fire. Squig, doesn't matter. Never mind. The decision is an easy one. Yeah, we can only do the first room unless it's a small key and then it leads us a little bit further. But, I mean, likely you're not going to get very far anyway. And that's why it's not a big deal, because you can get in and out. And then you just save quick, so you have to save quick anyway. And this really felt like an Agassiz. It really did. I'm wondering if anybody dark roomed it, because it really felt like an Agassiz. So far, this has been a pretty much a dud. It's unfortunate. Okay. It does actually open up a... and a red ring. Okay. It does give us one additional item where we're going. So it's not the end of the world.
Think about taking a nap, maybe and fall asleep.
Take a nap. I can wake you up in like an hour. Let's get King's Tomb out of the way. Wow, actually I just realized this Thieves' Town is actually a fucking crystal. You get to go do it. Okay. Today, we are a coward. We am coward. Wait a sec. Let's go check what this little shit's got today. You're good. I'll wake you up as soon as I'm done. It'll be an hour-ish.
I didn't mean to scare you. Hi there.
You gonna log out?
I'm not even thinking.
Okay, I'll wake you up again in like an hour. Oh, hey, babe. Could you move your cup? I'd rather not have you to come out to a soda-filled keyboard. We actually get to do Pendant, or, Crystal Thieves Town. With the hammer already. I mean, fucking how often does that happen? Never? Okay, so we did this. We're doing these. It doesn't happen very often. It really doesn't. The interesting thing right now is Misery Mire, actually. Because Misery Mire potentially is open. It's not necessarily clearable because we don't have a fire source, but it is open. Now we know there is one item in here is a piece of heart. We did see the hint on that. So there's only 3 items in here we care about. 2 items in here we care about. Damn it. The cool thing is if we don't find that piece of heart, we can stop checking chests. 1 item in here we care about. Like, if the next item we find is not the piece of heart, we can stop. Which could save a little bit of time. Probably not a lot, but a little. I've been doing that lately. I don't know why. It makes no sense to me why I've been doing that and trying to sneak to the left. I don't get it. Ooh, I was going to run right into that. Hey! I don't do that very often. They're actually executing pretty well today. Some cash is underwater. We haven't checked any... Oh, no, actually, we did check one spot that was actually underwater. We checked the underwater spot at the dam was money. That was a big 20. So, it'd be great if this was the last item. And it was obviously important and not a piece of art. Damn. Knew you were gonna do that. Got our hopes up for nothing. Bow, fire rod, flippers, and mirror. That's all we need. Dick. Alright. So when we finish this, the question is going to be is... I mean, we probably just do the smithy. Like, I don't see any reason not to do the smithy here. Fourth item. Key's locked in behind itself. The bloomerang. Alright, well, nothing was important in here, which makes sense, because it's fucking crystal. It's a weird stuff over there. We already have all the protection we're going to need, because we have 11 hearts red now. Pyramid, I never saw the point. Ah! Ah! Oh, that is horrible. That is fucking horrible. Oh, those puns are the fucking worst, man. Those puns are just atrocious. Alright, I'm tempted to go look at Bumper Ledge before going south. The only issue with doing that is then we're going to kind of abandon Skullwoods. But I think I'm still going to do it. It's not a long check. It's available. There's 4 screens. But... And then 4 screens back. But it's not the end of the world. Ooh. Okay, well, we gotta get that. Gotta get that. That actually is our access to desert. Gotta get that. Not the best item in the world, but in that scenario, that seems like it's probably important. So, okay. Now the only issue here is Ether is not accessible. Easily accessible. It's accessible, but it's not easily accessible. So, we're doing that more or less for desert, I guess? Okay. Well, we'll do the smithy. We'll do the entire smithy here, I think. Fucking red rupees galore, man. Red rupees galore. Let's take the smithy. It's really easy with the flute, so. Boy, Meyer is such an interesting play here. Like, I'm tempted to go do it after the... I think I'm going to do it after the smithy. Never mind. I was going to do it after the smithy. Not now. Although the pod play isn't amazing here. It's a good play, but it's not amazing. Boy. What do we do? What do we do? Pod play is interesting. Because some of it's in sequence, some of it is not. I think I'm going to do the entire smithy here. I think we're going to do the whole thing. I think this is faster? Maybe. I think that is. Yeah, that's faster. Now, the good news is we don't have to worry about... we don't have to worry about the rest of the smithy route. So we can pick up the purple chest and say it quit. It's kind of why I like this play. We're just... The only issue with doing this route is that we are... Ooh, there's the lantern. Okay, oh, that's going to change things dramatically. Do we do desert? We actually go do desert. Yeah, we're going to go do desert. It's required. There's 2 items. It'll be fairly quick. We get to use the... you know, we're basically using the last 2 items that we picked up. Shouldn't take too long to do. Get these out of the way. Like, pod is a huge, huge play here. But I think I'm going to avoid it for now. Do this. And actually now is the time that we do check Meyer. So we're gonna finish this. We're gonna go do Meyer, and then yeah, and see where we go from there. That's good, actually. That increases our chances of Meyer and decreases the chances of T-Rock. So that's like a win-win. Cash and arrows requires a big red bomb. Okay. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna get this key. But I think I'm actually gonna go do... Nah, I'm already halfway up here. You know what? Let's just go do the boss. We'll do Landmo, and then we'll rush back in if we have to. It's not a huge deal. I mean, obviously, if the last item is on Landmo, this is a big thing. Running back there is not a huge deal. Actually, is it faster to run back through the dungeon, or is it actually faster to use the book? I'm actually not sure what the answer to that is. It might almost be faster to go back through the front door because you don't have to go through 4 different screens, even though you have to do the book animation. No idea. I've never had to make this decision before. That is a weird... I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what the correct choice here is. So when we're done... Okay, if we dump down, around, in... Otherwise we run down... Beautiful. Nice little twofer. Oh, it's... Right. Aha! Save time there. I'll take it. Alright, I think we're gonna... Sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Fucking A. Alright, let's go do Meyer. Let's check Meyer. As long as it's not Quake, we can do this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Their route on this right now has been really good. Now, unfortunately... Desert didn't net anything. Except, well, no, yes it did. It netted ether. That might be needed. Ooh! We are routing this like a motherfucking champ. Alright, let's just fucking keep going. Let's do Meyer. We are, as of this moment, we've got routed. As of this moment, this is God routed. Almost. I mean, I'm sure there's a few things that we could have done differently. We've really routed this motherfucker well. If we find the fire rod in here, that would be enormous. That's kind of what we want. Fire Rod would definitely be the item that we'd want to find. Don't want to find Quake. Quake would be bad. Like, we never want to see Quake. Shit, missed that. But Fire Rod would be huge, because that's technically... well, I guess it's not officially, but it's really close to being... behind Lantern. You could have done it without it. Sucks. We're wasting a God route, or God Mire. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, we have to. We're doing this play because we believe there's an item in here, so. So we have to clear. Now, if we find the first item here, we could go do Vidi. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm gonna continue clearing at least right side. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. God damn it. Alright, this could be the first real mistake in routing we've made. So we're gonna go do the, we're gonna do the cutscene room, and the slow way to do it, too. We get a clue out of it, I guess. We get a hint tile. So it's not a complete loss. But... Ow. This does take a minute. Oh. And I get a drink. Some cash requires the hammer. That's a great hint. Please at least be an item. I don't care if it's junk. I would just don't want it to be not. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a shovel. This is the time of the stream where Space Age shows up and exclaims, "Shovel!" We'll just keep going. We'll full clear this. Plus one bonk. Yeah, this is going to be key, and then I think key around here. I kind of don't want to do this, but I'm going to. This could actually be a pretty big mistake. Okay, we're fine. Unfortunately, we have to go up and around it. Probably should have just done this first. At least the Space Age was here just the other day. Ooh! Hi, you leave him alone. Hi, Kiva. No. You leave him alone. Come on, get down. You gotta get down, Bubby. Leave him alone. I can't deal with your shit right now. I'm god routing the seed. Hey, Kiva. Kiva. Thank you. Wow, we are god routing this. Except that I'm almost dead. We have a fairy. Didn't really want to use it, but I think we're going to. Oh, actually, no, we have powder. What am I saying? Wow, we're just acing this thing. Alright, so we do this. We're gonna save quit. We go to Skullwoods. Finish that off. And then we have some decisions to make. Because we're still 2 items away from Swamp Palace. It's the last 2 items, mind you. Oh, shit. Sloppy. Oh well, we'll take it. Again, we're fucking wrecking this seed right now. Do I check that shovel? Do I want to check the shovel before I do this? See, that we can do now. We're still 2 items away, and there's only 2 items there. Yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna check the shovel first before we flute out. So we'll start at Link's house. And then we'll go do Skullwoods. And then the interesting part of this is going to be when we find... Well, basically, it's going to come down to what we find in order. We want to find the mirror before the flips so that it eliminates Ice Palace from the equation. That would be great. But if we find if we find the flips first, we have to seriously consider going to do Ice Palace. If we find Quake, we almost have to go do T-Rock. If we find Quake. We know that the flips cannot be on the pedestal, so we don't have to worry about that. So there's only one item that could be on the pedestal, and that's the mirror. We know Quake can't be there. Mushroom technically could be. So I'm not really worried about the head. Key there would have been nice. Here's the shitty part. Like, this is normally when I want to check the chest first, but we can't do that because we don't have... I mean, I guess we can. We can't Death Warp anything. We have a fairy in a bottle. We're gonna check it anyway. Let's actually do it this way, though, just in case the mirror happens to be on Moth. It's like, we're gonna do it one way or the other. What the fuck happened there? I'm just gonna reset that. Kiva? What the hell are you doing over there? Cat's so fucking weird. Alright, good. So, when we leave here, if Mirror would be here, oh my god. That would confirm this got route if Mirror is here. I didn't think it was. That'll do it though. So we gotta full clear this. This actually introduces one thing that could really backfire, and that is if the mirror is in the front half of this, which we did not do. That could be a pretty massive backfire. If the mirror happens to be in the front half of Skullwoods and we decided not to do it. So I'm not really thrilled about that concept. And we're going to have to walk out of here. Definitely cannot save quit. We can't Death Warp. I mean, that's great. Do we do ice? I think that means we have to go do ice. I think that means we have to go do Ice Palace now. We have to continue checking. Oops, shit. Sadly, I do. I think that's Ice Palace. Not thrilled about it, but hey. Where else? Pod would be such a ballsy play. We could also just... You know, actually, no, change that. We're going to do the Zora shit first. Yeah, we'll do the Zora route first, before we do anything. Most items in the chest. Oops. Overshot. Fuck off. Damn it. Oh my god, I can't seem to get up there. Mirror here. Come on, mirror me one time, buddy. Actually, you know what? We save quit here. We have nothing else to do. Alright. Let's go do the Zora route. And then it's going to come down to, do we follow the flips? Are the flips the end, or are they the step? So, what I mean by that is, was that progression, or is that the last piece of progression? Is that the go mode item? Because we have... Mirror can still actually be on. Mirror could actually still be on pedestal. That is not out of the realm here. Yeah, are the flippers the progression piece, or... and the mirror is behind the flips? Is it an ice palace? Or is the last piece of progression the flips, and the mirror's been available in pod the whole time? That's the choice. Do we do pod, or do we do ice palace? Well, we're going to do this first, just for obvious reasons. Because it's, you know, it's 5 items that are really stupid easy to get. Do we do pod? Oops. Is it pod or ice? Like, normally, you guys know me, I'm all over pod in this scenario. I think I'm going to do ice. I think I'm going to go do ice. And the only reason I'm going to do ice is because we're going to pick up green pendant. It's 4 items versus 5. But if we pick up green pendant, we can go just turn that in really fast. Eastern's clear, so we've already done Eastern. But that way we can parlay everything in at once. We're going to do ice. Yeah, Eastern's already clear. We already found all 3 items in there, and the red is wasted, so... Because the 3rd item was in the vanilla big key chest. The vanilla big key chest. So we're basically what we're saying is flippers is progression, it's not the go mode. But this way we get to turn in the green pendant at the same time that we go do, that we set up the pot play. So, plus we get 3 clues in here. Something sharp as hell with the grumpy fish. Yes, it is. We did get that. Then I don't want Ice Palace to fuck us. This is a Thalane play. Let's put it at that. This is a Thalane play. That sucks. That opens up everything else. That opens up Turtle Rock. That opens up Pedestal. That's what we did not want to see. Piece of heart is above the pose. Well, we knew that was a dead spot anyway. Let me check that. Ow. God, I just can't seem to dodge the spikes today. That was an interesting bomb jump right there. I actually got a little boost. That was interesting. Alright, we're going to clear this, and then we're actually, I think we go check the pedestal before we turn in the green pendant. Because now pedestal is completely open. Or we'll be in Light World to do it, so...
Bet you expected help, didn't you?
That's 2 items. We are 100% clearing this. We're going to clear it unless we find the mirror, of course. But we're going to clear it even if we find the 3rd item here. We are 100% clearing this. Because right now pedestal is definitely in play, green pendant is in play, all that shit is in play. The only exception is obviously we find the mirror in here, then we're done. There's the 3rd item. Alright, well let's just go do a really quick, really quick fight. And then we'll go... I did that. Again, we're gonna do... I want to check the ped before I turn in the green pendant. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. In this scenario, it actually doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter here. Because we have flute. It doesn't change. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters. The more I think about it, I think we're good either way. I'm going to use bombos here, even though it's slightly slower. I don't think this matters. Uh-oh. Not a bad recovery here, even though we fucked this up. Let's get our green pendant. Doesn't matter. I don't think there's a route either one way or the other that works better than the other here. Let's go turn the green in. Let's do that. Let's turn in the green pendant first, then we'll check the ped. It really doesn't matter because if we check the ped and it's the mirror, we gotta go do it anyway. I guess, oh, you know what though? It would save this little trip right here. So, but at the same time, if we check the ped and it's not the mirror on the ped, then we'd have to do what we're doing right now anyway. It doesn't really matter. Because then we'd have to flute anyway. Alright, we're going to do a die-by-pod. I think we're going to go do a die-by-pod because we're going to go to Turtle Rock after this. Because we picked up that Quake, we need it to be something. So we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to... If it's in pod... This is a die-by-pod. We don't die-by-pod very often. But this is the scenario for it. Plus, if we do find the mirror and it's in there, then guess what? We route it, we parlay it right into Eastern. And all's well in the world. It's amazing that the mirror's what's holding us back right now. And survey says, release me so I can go buzz. Oh. Oh, Buzz Buzz. That means we need Quake to pay. Has to be here. So the only way we win this race now is if the mirror's in Turok. Die by pod it is. The other cool thing about this is we've routed it so well to this point that if, like, no one's gonna go in there, find Quake, and leave. Ain't gonna happen. Because we've checked every hint so far, and none of them, except for the one. We did skip one hint, actually. We skipped the one hint at... I'm gonna do this. Well, let's check Ether. I'm gonna be really upset if I do full clear T-Rock and it's at Ether. If it's Mushroom, we do not check it, because that would be a long walk back. Yeah, that would have been really upsetting. We did a full clear T-Rock and it wasn't there. Alright. That was intentional. I want to get the fairy. Five items here, 5 items in pod. That's it. We're done. This is it. We gotta hope that's Quake. But we've routed this really, really well to this point. The only exception is if it's pod. If it's pod, we lose. Pretty simple. I'm gonna check the hint, just in case. Some cash required, yeah, we already did that. We have to assume it's here. Funny enough, we would have been able to continue. We will save quit the moment we find the mirror. Come on. If it's in here and we chose right, we probably win this race. I think there's a great chance we win this race if it's in here. One down. Oh, don't have the mirror. Just gotta take the hit here. If it's in pod, then we die by pod, and we just live to see another day. Oh, I did just a second too fast. Again, we are full clearing. Don't have to worry about Mimic Cave, can't get there anyway. Do have to check the big chest. I'd be really disappointed if it's in pod, considering how often we do pod, and just decided not to this time. Especially since we found Quake in there. And we're just reading this as this is progression. Come on. Show me a mirror. Mirror on Laser Bridge would be fantastic. Mirror on Trinex would even be okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as it's in here, we're fine. I think there's a great chance we win this race because of how well it's routed up to this point. That being said, if it's in Eastern, or if it's in Pod, someone's going to finish really fast. Come on, mirror me one time. Mirror me one time, buddy. Mirror me one time. That is a shield. Strangely enough, it's kind of a vanilla shield. Come on. Mirror me one time, buddy. Right now, the chances is a 40% chance that it's in here. Actually, it's 44 if you consider... Oh, shit. 44% chance that it's either in here or behind here. Because there is still a mushroom, but it would be behind this, so... Come on. One time. Why am I stopping this? Makes no sense. Mushroom? Mushroom. Ooh, it's a snake! Why I'm doing it this way. Down to 3. Down to 2, actually. No! Oh, there's still one item in here. You gotta do Trinex. You gotta do Trinex. There's one item still here. Mushroom on Trinex or mirror on Trinex, and we are in great shape. If it is a big 20 on Trinex, well... then we will have committed seppuku, where we would normally have been in great shape. Our chances have dwindled to 16%. I don't have the timing on this down with Tempered Sword, so... I'm actually not going to pick up the item right away, because I'm going to save quit if it's junk. Oh, you can't save quit! Oh, there we go. Oh, an area is done! Well, obviously we know where it is. Death by pod, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this was a fucking jet seat if you went to pod. Yep. We got suckered. We got suckered. We have committed death by pod. Tis a sad day. This is a play we normally make. We routed this motherfucker like a god until we didn't. Very sad. Very, very sad. Oh Oh, very, very sad. God route until it wasn't. And then it suddenly was not a God route. Very sad. Yeah, 2 people are done now. This was so fucking fast. Unfortunate. We just chose... Oh, I didn't pop that there, but we chose ice over pod. That's all it was. Thelaine would have been proud, at least. Thelaine would have been proud. Thelaine would have been very proud of us. Has to be in here. There's no other place it can be. That's unfortunate. Oh well. As many times as we've lived by... Whoa. Troy. You okay there, bud? Troy doesn't dream like that often. You okay there, buddy? You were, maybe it's the bed. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't mean to startle you, but you are shaking and a jiving there. Poor kitty. Ah, poop. I want Aerie to come in here. I want him to understand why we did what we did. Or have Thelaine just show up for some reason. That is really unfortunate. Honestly, that is super unfortunate. We God routed the shit out of this seed up until this decision. Fuck. That was such a good fucking race. We routed this thing so well until we decided to go to ice over pod. And then Turtle Rock because of Quake. You have to do that though. That's a decision you have to make. Like, you have to make that decision. If you did the ice play, you had to make that choice. So instead of finishing in the top 3, we're probably going to finish top 20. So be it. I just saw a gem forfeit. I guess he did the exact same thing I did. And he just said, found it. He definitely did the exact same thing we did. 100%. He was on the exact same route at the exact same time. "100% did the exact same thing we did." Damn. We had such a good route going, too. Such a good route. So be it. Disappointing. Pick up a few arrows here. Why not? It's not like we're not going to use them. Ay, ay, ay. Death by pod. God, it was so close. Again, it came down to we decided that flippers were progression and not the end. You take that out, and this was so well ran. Oh well. I say oh well, and it's still bugging me. It's really bugging me, actually. Like, it's really fucking bugging me. Just because we had raced so well up to that point. I mean, we 99% God routed that. Dick, sword beams, fuck you. Hey, but at least we have a full inventory. Never found silvers, but who gives a fuck? Yo, Shiver. Oh, man. It just... this bugs me, man. It bugs me. We had a 50-50, and we just chose wrong. It just... Such a shit. And if Quake... what got us was Quake. When Quake showed up in Ice Palace, that was it. It's the one thing we just did not want to ever see in there. Two more people just finished, yeah. I know what they didn't do. Damn it, this was so jetty. If we chose... Let's see, we would have chose there, we would have... I mean, it was not even... It's not even close. How long did it take us to do ice, check ped, do Turtle Rock? 10 minutes? 15? Any... Oh, what's that? Was it 10 minutes? $10 plus? In fact, if you go there if you go there soon after Dark World, like when I went and did the Catfish route, if I do it then I didn't switch over to Fire Rod, whatever, we'll just do 2 slashes here. Oh my god, they're silvers! Yeah, we'd be done. We would have been done because I can't even fathom the difference in times there, because you know I go do Mire, and you get the mirror. You go do Mire and Desert at the same time, You find the fire rod. Fire rod is almost fire rod and then the flips, and you're go. Yeah, it's not even close of how much shit you don't do in that scenario. I'd have to, yeah. We've done a while ago, let's put it that way. I don't know if we beat Airy in that situation, but we've been done a while ago. Pope. God, all these people are finishing. It's pissing me off. So routed. Routed so good. Ugh. Is it an early big key? Bye, Bob. Yeah. Ah, you go from no shield to fucking or fighter shield to mirror shield in 3 easy steps. What's up, buddy? Oh, you got a sneeze brewing, don't you, buddy? You okay? I can't see. Oh, you gotta make up your mind, buddy. Either sit down or... There you go. Wow, 16 fucking people. I honestly think we win this race if it was in Ice or Turtle Rock. Honest to God. You can't go back there. There's no way to go back. You cannot go back there. Whoops. Well, that's a pisser, isn't it? I don't think I've ever done that before. I really hope it's not in Rando Room. Shit, missed the quick kill there with Silvers. It's in Rando Room, isn't it? You can't go back. Cat's head is... Okay, there. Wow. We just did that, didn't we? We just missed 4 items. That's a 2-minute loss, if at least. Oh, never mind. Means there's a key in here somewhere. Okay, we actually saved a touch of time. Yay! Who knew? Arrows, we got 10. Oi! Ow, come on! Jesus Christ. You know, if this was all dungeons, we'd be in a great shape. Run out of magic here. Oh, oh no! It sucked me in! I wanted that! I really wanted that. I really wanted that. Oh my god, all these people are finishing. Bet none of them went to fucking Turtle Rock and Ice Palace and full cleared them both. Totally missed that. We gotta stop and get in the next room anyway and get the magic, so it doesn't matter. Everybody's PBing this race except for us. Is it a spoiler to put in comments what this wasn't all dungeons? Is that borderline? Oh shit, you fucker! Like, is that borderline spoilish? Let's go. Green rupees! Ooh. Yeah, only one of those count. Alright, that's fine. At least I get reset there. That's fine. God, these placements. Fuck you. Is it though? Like, is it spoilerish to say that? Oh shit. Nice. Don't do this. Let's just take 1,000 hits here. Why not? Ooh shit. We're gonna. Ooh. You know what? We have a fairy. If we take another hit here, that's fine. We'll just birth the fairy. Whatever. I got caught in a bad spot there, though. That was a really bad spot to get caught in. And unfortunately, the fire bats started on the far side, so I didn't have a way to dodge around it. I just used a fairy on Ganon and fucking with red mail. It's kind of bad. Oh, I olayed him. Olay! We did. Everybody did. I guarantee that. See if I can get this set. Oh, I had it. I fucked that up. Wow. How bad did we finish? Wow. Oh my god. I actually thought we were going to win this race. I mean, we routed that like a goddamn champ until we decided to proof Thelaine. We decided to say, you know what, Thelaine? You might be onto something. And then we went to Ice Palace. Jesus. Thelaine, that one was for you, buddy. I'm telling you, if Mir was in Turtle Rock, we win that race. If Mir was in Turtle Rock, we win that race. I'm telling you. That's how bad that set us back. I mean, we lost by... I mean, Aerie got us by like 20 minutes, but that's it. We easily make up that 20. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Get your bonk numbers in. It's still chilly in here. I got my robe on. Fine. All right, so what did we learn today? We learned that Thelaine is wrong. Yes, we learned that Thelaine was wrong. That's what we learned today. And today was a die-by pod. Today was absolutely a die-by pod. I mean, here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, I make that play. Actually, more than 9 times out of 10, I make that play. I love going to pod. I love pendant pod. Like my favorite. But today, decided to go 4 versus 5, and we dipped our toes into Ice Palace. That was a mistake. The way we routed the first hour of that seed, I'm telling you, Mirrors and Turtle Rock, we win that race by 5 minutes. But I'm already married. That's why. We God routed the shit out of that seed up until the hour mark. Perfect. Last minute to get your balk numbers in, boys and girls. Last chance. We did get pretty early boots.
Hi, Kitty.
Ah, that was such a good seed. Such a good race. Hey, leave him alone. Such a good race up until we decided to not do pod. Hey, leave him alone. Hey, 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 leave him alone. All right, the number is 23. Yeah, what was our clear count? It's gonna be like a 160 or something. Maybe even we might be pushing 160. If you're interested in hey, get down. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm kind of backing off. Oh, that was your first point, dude. All right, well, let's add you to the leaderboard. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Hopefully sometime soon. But I don't know. This is normally when I would run a follow-up race, but I can't right now. I will be back later, but I can't do a follow-up race right now because I got something I got to do in about a half an hour. So I'm a step away for a little bit. Maybe get some food. I'm still hungry. I didn't eat much today. So, and then we'll be back sometime tonight, and we'll have some enjoyment tonight. So, all right, everybody, have a great rest of the Saturday, Sunday, whatever day stuffs. And remember, boys and girls, live by pod, die by pod. All right, we'll see you guys later.